My channel. I know it's been a very hot minute since I've been on. I said that before, but there's some updates that I'm gonna let you guys know about and that kind of stuff. Getting ready for the move. It's coming up this weekend, getting stuff packed and getting stuff ready to go. Today I wanted to talk to you about doing a dark lipstick and how you clean up the feathering afterwards. So I'm kind of letting Steph know that I think about the lipstick tutorial and I'm doing this one for her. I also want to let you know I got a new Makeup Revolution palette and I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to try it. And I'm also using the new eyeliner that we just got in the last BoxyCharm, the London Wow on the black one. So I'm looking forward to you guys looking to see what I can do with it. And we'll be seeing you soon. So let's just go get into the tutorial. Today what we're going to do is two things. One, I'm going to show you an old school foundation that I just love. This Infallible. This one is the old tube. This one is fantastic. L'Oreal is such a great a great brand, and this is one of my go-tos, this one and my Rimmel. I haven't been able to find it, but I do know that they still make it, so I'm like very happy about that. The number 7 I use, I've used quite a few foundations now, but these are still going to be my extreme go-to. The other thing is I ended up with a new palette, the new Makeup Revolution one. I'm looking forward to opening it. The swatches on the back are fantastic, and as you guys know, I don't really like to do swatches because I don't really think that what's on your arm is going to look the same as on your eyes. So to me, you just have to try it out. So I'm going to get my foundation on. The Pro Matte Infallible, something that everybody's probably seen already, but I'll be back right before we start our eyes. So stand by. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got my base on. I've got my powder and my contour and everything. The only thing I haven't done is put on my paint pot and to get ready with my eyes. A little update on our family. We are actually getting ready to move this weekend. Everybody is kind of like hauling butt and trying to do everything. Peter's closing on his house, which is a fantastic thing. Kylie's been packing up a lot of my knickknacks and she's been trying to get a lot of the small stuff packed up for me while I sleep during the day. I think that she's definitely the one thing that I am going to miss the most, her help. She's like my little mother hand that I need all the time. And yeah, I'm going to miss her the most. Anyway, on to a new subject because it makes me cry. Anyway, so we're getting ready to move and our storage unit is all secured. And Friday we're taking possession of that. Thursday or Friday, Peter gets his house, so we're going to be moving 3 households this weekend, so it's going to be so busy. So I probably won't be on, but I wanted to definitely get this filmed, at least for you guys today, and get an MS update going on because I've been so busy. And this weekend we had good intentions of doing a lot of stuff, but we never made it to it. We actually played Sea of Thieves pretty much the whole time, so what can you do? You know, when you gotta move, and I'll do it when I have to. Okay, so this new Makeup Revolution palette, this is what it looks like. This is the back of it. It says it is Fortune Favours The Brave is what it's called. And the inside, I will show you, I don't know if you guys can see that, but all the names come like this. So I'm going to actually leave those right on the mirror. I'm going to try to show you guys this without the mirror because it's just like, there we go. Okay, there's the colors. Look, they're so great. It's like a whole gambit one. Look at some of the baked ones in there. They are so fantastic, and the little shimmeries and stuff. This was, I wish I would have seen this a long time ago. I wouldn't have paid so much more money for a lot more purples. I saw this at the end of after I'd been shopping, and so I found a bunch of purples, and now I have more purples. So I have plenty of purple if anybody wants to know. The other thing I want to do today is do a dark lipstick tutorial. Dark lipstick is not something that everybody can wear, but sometimes if you get it right, it won't feather, it doesn't crease, it doesn't do anything like that. It doesn't. You have to have a good formula though. If you don't have a good formula, you're going to get, your lips are going to get dry towards the end, and you're going to have flakes, and you're going to have feathering down here, but I'm going to show you guys how to actually change that, hopefully, or at least how to degrade it a little bit and bring it down just a little bit. This is, let's see, not the one I want, but how am I going to start this? Oh, also the Makeup Revolution came with this little brush. I don't know. This back end might be best for lining your lips. I don't know. We'll see about that. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Ulta, like I always do. I put my paint pot on, and I'm gonna get my favorite brushes. And we're gonna put our staples down. This one, I don't know what I'm gonna wear today. I'm gonna wear some browns. Putting on my coconut. Set my paint pot. One of these days I'm gonna get Kylie and I in here. We're gonna do a side-by-side tutorial. We're gonna do this together. And so she's gonna do hers, I'll do mine. We'll see what we do. sometimes the younger person's makeup is a lot different than the way we do it as we get older, but they can wear a lot more shimmers and a lot more glitter and that kind of stuff. As we age, it just adds age to your eye. So you can still wear glitter, and you know, you can wear makeup any way you want to. Dude, if you want to look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show and that's how you want to do it, rock it. Just rock it if that's really what you want to do. But if you have work like mine, they're not so nice about that kind of stuff. They actually told me that I couldn't wear my blue lipstick or my black lipstick, and I thought that was kind of rude, but I guess in a professional setting, I suppose black would not be okay. So I think it was rude, but I totally have followed around with the rules. So the rules have been followed. Okay, so let's see what colors we're gonna try today. Gracious, there are so many colors in here. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep this piece up here because it shows all the names of the colors. So that's fantastic. I'm just gonna leave it in the mirror because I really don't use my mirror that way anyway. Wow, there are so many colors. What to use? Oh my goodness. I know what I want to use in my, oh, there's blues, there's purples, there's grays, there's tans, there's mauve. Oh my gracious, there's so much good stuff. Okay, well, I've already primed them, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a glitter up in the top. Actually, it's called buffer. So I'm going to use this buffer, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my upper, let's put this in the upper crease here. And today's a work day. Tomorrow morning, I've been getting up early. Like today, I was up by, I think, 2-ish. I think I've been awake since about 10 o'clock. I was asleep early last night, so tonight might be a long night. I need extra Diet Coke. So I'll have to work on that. Okay, so we put buffer right above the crease. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go with this. It's called Hope. And it's a nice kind of darker color, if you can see that. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crease. It's a gorgeous color. It's called Buffer. I mean, this one's called Hope right here. So that's the one that I'm going to use. These are so nice. And you know what I like about it? I like this palette because it has smaller little pans, smaller pans of color, because these colors, what I'm afraid of, will at some point be out of date, or maybe not the right colors for me. Like, what if I actually get some sun? Right, me and the vampires. So if I actually get a tan, or, you know, things change, people change, I might not want to wear it all the time, I don't know, but at some point maybe I will. You never know. And I like it because they're smaller, but there's so many other ones that have these great big giant pans, and I think that's great. But if you look at this one says it can only be out for 12 months really before it expires, and I'm kind of big on expiration dates. Not really so much for makeup. I say that if it starts falling apart, then it's actually expired. It means that there's no moisture left in it and it's completely dried up, so that would be bad. But okay, so we put the Hope in there. I'm thinking about using this gold one right along my lid line, and that one would be called Fortune. So this one right here, this gold right here. And then I think what I'm going to do is add, oh, wait a minute, I want the other brush. There's my little blending brush. This one will work. Clean my brush just to make sure that there's no different stuff on here. Okay, we're going to use Fortune. I'm putting Fortune right on my lid, because I'm just going to do just a regular eye today, something that I can just go quick to work and quick to take off, and something that doesn't have to take forever. Oh, I need to get my eyebrows done. Oh my goodness. How do you guys like to do your eyebrows? Do you like? I like to go to the mall and go get them. Oh, what do they call that, Kylie?
Stringy?
Yeah, I like to go get them stringed because I think it's so.
Strung.
Yeah, I like to get them strung, I guess. It's just so precise is what I like. See, that's a nice neutral color. I like that. I'm going to work it to the front here. This is a really nice neutral color. I think these are very blendable. They have been since I've touched it. So I think they're definitely along the lines of the other Makeup Revolution stuff. I love this brand. ColourPop as well. I just think that they're fantastic colors. They're affordable, very neutral. And some of the new palettes that are coming out, especially for Christmas, they're going to be some gorgeous colors, and I can't wait to see them. My airstrip landing lights are actually making it hard for me to see my left eye. How funny. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and use either, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one, which is called Drama Queen. So let's go ahead and go with that one, and we'll see what we get. We're going to put that right in the crease. Do the outer V. So the other color is called Pink Diamond Cream. Drama Queen's the one we're using. Lonely Planet, Bacao, The Revolution, Brave Winning, Super Gold, Sunset Hour. Some of these colors are just, they're named so wonderfully. This is an awesome palette. I have not seen anything on this palette on the net yet, so I think it's wonderful. I don't know if it's older. I don't know if it's newer. New to me for sure. So here we have some nice gradient though. Excellent. And you know, this is like a perfect, just a perfect color that you can wear at work. You can do anything. To me, it's kind of quick. We're going pretty quick here, and that way I can get out the door on my way to work. Making sure I have a nice blend. A lot of it's just blending. That's what I tell you guys. Blending, blending, blending. Oh, some great color. Yeah. Okay, so now that that's done, there is one color down here that this New World one. This one I can't wait to put on the inside of my eye. I have my little pencil brush. Wait, I want my other one. My smaller one. Okay, this one is just called New World, and it's one of the baked ones, so I want to put that one on the inside of my eye. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Look at that color. It's fantastic. Up a little. Oh, yeah. Open up the eyes. Today when I put my, I did use my Tarte creaseless concealer. I'm still liking this one a lot. I went ahead and baked it, has it done underneath. Used my L'Oreal, like I told you, long lasting, the Pro Matte. This is wonderful. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and use my Brighten Up a little bit because I do look a little tired today, but we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit on the waterline. So it'll match that New World. That looks really good. And then what I want to do is take this little one again, and I'm going to go ahead and go back in with one or two of the colors that I used on my eye to just set the bottom as well. I went ahead and close it. That was kind of foolish. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the buffer. I'm going to put that underneath. Just to kind of set it. I find that I make stupid faces. Do any of you guys do that? I make stupid faces when I do this. Ugh. And then I'm going to go back in with the Drama Queen. Just kind of tie these two together. And buffer again on the other eye. So soon you're going to find that I might have a new background and new filming station. We're going to get all that worked out this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just the change and just new stuff. I'm kind of getting rid of a lot of my old stuff that I've had for a long time, but a lot of times that carries with it a lot of my kid memories as well, and that's going to be hard for me. So I probably am going to be one of those hoarders that's going to be like, oh, I can get rid of that. No, I want to keep it. Oh, I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, no, I'm going to keep it. It's going to be bad. I wish Colby was here. Maybe I should have him and Kylie go through my stuff and say, nope, you don't need this, Mom. You don't need that, Mom. You don't need it, Mom. I mean, that would be the best way to do it. Let my kids go through it. But they might sit there and say, oh, Mom, do you remember when I did this in first grade? I do remember. That's why I kept it. I have a file in my file cabinet that just says Kid Keepers. So there's a lot of their pictures and stuff that they've drawn and stuff like that I have just for them. So, okay, that's all done. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my mascara on and my eyeliner. And then we'll get to the lips. So as soon as I get that done, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so we're going to work on that lipstick tutorial. Like I said, my eyes are done, and I wanted to actually give a shout out one more time because in our BoxyCharm this last month, actually, we got this Wow rollerball stuff. Butter is who makes it Butter London, and this is called the Stroke of Wow, and this is the one that I'm using on my eyes today, and also to my Essence lash. This is Lash Princess. This is the false lash effect. I don't have a lot of time for false lashes. I do like to wear them though, but I wear them more along the lines of like going out on the weekends or something when I have more time to actually put them on, because they do take time, especially if you want to get them right. So I just want to let you know what I use there. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Paris. This is one of the liners that I really like to use. I like the creamy liners because I feel like they actually stay in place. The L'Oreal ones are really good. Oh, I just touched my eye. Anyway, and I also forgot to tell you that I was using that white color that I used on the inside on the top of my lash line. I forgot that top of my brow bone. Excuse me. So I do. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got my base on. I've got my powder and my contour and everything. The only thing I haven't done is put on my paint pot and to get ready with my eyes. A little update on our family. We are actually getting ready to move this weekend. Everybody is kind of like hauling butt and trying to do everything. Peter's closing on his house, which is a fantastic thing. Kylie's been packing up a lot of my knickknacks, and she's been trying to get a lot of the small stuff packed up for me while I sleep during the day. I think that she's definitely the one thing that I am going to miss the most, her help. She's like my little mother hand that I need all the time. And yeah, I'm going to miss her the most. Anyway, on to a new subject because it makes me cry. Anyway, so we're getting ready to move, and our storage unit is all secured. And Friday we're taking possession of that. Thursday or Friday, Peter gets his house, so we're going to be moving 3 households this weekend. So it's going to be so busy. So I probably won't be on, but I wanted to definitely get this filmed, at least for you guys today, and get an MS update going on because I've been so busy. And this weekend we had good intentions of doing a lot of stuff, but we never made it to it. We actually played Sea of Thieves pretty much the whole time. So what can you do? You know, when you got to move, and I'll do it when I have to. Okay, so this new Makeup Revolution palette, this is what it looks like. This is the back of it. It says it is Fortune Favours The Brave is what it's called. And the inside, I will show you, I don't know if you guys can see that, but all the names come like this. So I'm going to actually leave those right on the mirror. I'm going to try to show you guys this without the mirror because it's just like, there we go. Okay, there's the colors. Look, they're so great. It's like a whole gambit one. Look at some of the baked ones in there. They are so fantastic, and the little shimmeries and stuff. This was, I wish I would have seen this a long time ago. I wouldn't have paid so much more money for a lot more purples. I saw this at the end of after I'd been shopping, and so I found a bunch of purples, and now I have more purples. So I have plenty of purple if anybody wants to know. The other thing I want to do today is do a dark lipstick tutorial. Dark lipstick is not something that everybody can wear, but sometimes if you get it right, it won't feather, it doesn't crease, it doesn't do anything like that. It doesn't. You have to have a good formula though. If you don't have a good formula, you're going to get, your lips are going to get dry towards the end, and you're going to have flakes, and you're going to have feathering down here, but I'm going to show you guys how to actually change that, hopefully, or at least how to degrade it a little bit and bring it down just a little bit. This is, let's see, not the one I want, but how am I going to start this? Oh, also the Makeup Revolution came with this little brush. I don't know. This back end might be best for lining your lips. I don't know. We'll see about that. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Ulta like I always do. I put my paint pot on, and I'm gonna get my favorite brushes, and we're gonna put our staples down. This one, I don't know what I'm gonna wear today. I'm gonna wear some browns. Putting on my coconut. Set my paint pot. One of these days I'm gonna get Kylie and I in here. We're gonna do a side-by-side tutorial. We're gonna do this together, and so she's gonna do hers, I'll do mine. We'll see what we do. Sometimes the younger person's makeup is a lot different than the way we do it as we get older, but they can wear a lot more shimmers and a lot more glitter and that kind of stuff. As we age, it just adds age to your eye. So you can still wear glitter, and you know, you can wear makeup any way you want to. Dude, if you want to look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show and that's how you want to do it, rock it. Just rock it if that's really what you want to do. But if you have work like mine, they're not so nice about that kind of stuff. They actually told me that I couldn't wear my blue lipstick or my black lipstick, and I thought that was kind of rude, but I guess in a professional setting, I suppose black would not be okay. So I think it was rude, but I totally have followed around with the rules. So the rules have been followed. Okay, so let's see what colors we're gonna try today. Gracious, there are so many colors in here. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep this piece up here because it shows all the names of the colors. So that's fantastic. I'm just gonna leave it in the mirror because I really don't use my mirror that way anyway. Wow, there are so many colors. What to use? Oh my goodness. I know what I want to use in my, oh, there's blues, there's purples, there's grays, there's tans, there's mauve. Oh my gracious, there's so much good stuff. Okay, well, I've already primed them, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the glitter up in the top. Actually, it's called buffer. So I'm going to use this buffer, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my upper, let's put this in the upper crease here. And today's a work day. Tomorrow morning, I've been getting up early. Like today, I was up by, I think, 2-ish. I think I've been awake since about 10 o'clock. I was asleep early last night, so tonight might be a long night. I need extra Diet Coke. So I'll have to work on that. Okay, so we put buffer right above the crease. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go with this. It's called Hope. And it's a nice kind of darker color, if you can see that. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crease. It's a gorgeous color. It's called Buffer. I mean, this one's called Hope right here, so that's the one that I'm going to use. These are so nice. And you know what I like about it? I like this palette because it has smaller little pans, smaller pans of color, because these colors, what I'm afraid of, will at some point be out of date, or maybe not the right colors for me. Like, what if I actually get some sun? Right, me and the vampires. So if I actually get a tan, or you know, things change, people change, I might not want to wear it all the time, I don't know, but at some point maybe I will. You never know. And I like it because they're smaller, but there's so many other ones that have these great big giant pans, and I think that's great. But if you look at this one says it can only be out for 12 months really before it expires, and I'm kind of big on expiration dates. Not really so much for makeup. I say that if it starts falling apart, then it's actually expired. It means that there's no moisture left in it and it's completely dried up, so that would be bad. But okay, so we put the Hope in there. I'm thinking about using this gold one right along my lid line, and that one would be called Fortune. So this one right here, this gold right here. And then I think what I'm going to do is add, oh, wait a minute, I want the other brush. There's my little blending brush. This one will work. Clean my brush just to make sure that there's no different stuff on here. Okay, we're going to use Fortune. I'm putting Fortune right on my lid, because I'm just going to do just a regular eye today, something that I can just go quick to work and quick to take off, and something that doesn't have to take forever. Oh, I need to get my eyebrows done. Oh my goodness. How do you guys like to do your eyebrows? Do you like? I like to go to the mall and go get them. Oh, what do they call that, Kylie?
Stringy?
Yeah, I like to go get them stringed because I think it's so.
Strung.
Yeah, I like to get them strung, I guess. It's just so precise is what I like. See, that's a nice neutral color. I like that. I'm going to work it to the front here. This is a really nice neutral color. I think these are very blendable. They have been since I've touched it. So I think they're definitely along the lines of the other Makeup Revolution stuff. I love this brand. ColourPop as well. I just think that they're fantastic colors. They're affordable, very neutral. And some of the new palettes that are coming out, especially for Christmas, they're going to be some gorgeous colors, and I can't wait to see them. My airstrip landing lights are actually making it hard for me to see my left eye. How funny. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and use either, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one, which is called Drama Queen. So let's go ahead and go with that one, and we'll see what we get. We're going to put that right in the crease. Do the outer V. Some of the other colors called Pink Diamond, Cream, Drama Queen's the one we're using, Lonely Planet, Bacao, The Revolution, Brave Winning, Super Gold, Sunset Hour. Some of these colors are just, they're named so wonderfully. This is an awesome palette. I have not seen anything on this palette on the net yet, so I think it's wonderful. I don't know if it's older. I don't know if it's newer. New to me for sure. So here we have some nice gradient though. Excellent. And you know, this is like a perfect, just a perfect color that you can wear at work. You can do anything. To me, it's kind of quick. We're going pretty quick here, and that way I can get out the door on my way to work. Making sure I have a nice blend. A lot of it's just blending. That's what I tell you guys. Blending, blending, blending. Oh, some great color. Yeah. Okay, so now that that's done, there is one color down here that I, this New World one, this one I can't wait to put on the inside of my eye. I have my pencil, little pencil brush, right, I want my other one, my smaller one. Okay, this one is just called New World, and it's one of the baked ones, so I want to put that one on the inside of my eye. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Look at that color. It's fantastic. Up a little. Oh, yeah. Open up the eyes. Today when I put my, I did use my my Tarte creaseless concealer. I'm still liking this one a lot. I went ahead and baked it, has it done underneath. Use my L'Oreal, like I told you, the long lasting, the Pro Matte. This is wonderful. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and use my Brighten Up a little bit because I do look a little tired today, but we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit on the waterline. So it'll match that New World. That looks really good. And then what I want to do is take this little one again, and I'm going to go ahead and go back in with one or two of the colors that I used on my eye to just set the bottom as well. I'm going to hand close it. That was kind of foolish. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the buffer. I'm going to put that underneath, just to kind of set it. I find that I make stupid faces. Do any of you guys do that? I make stupid faces when I do this. Ugh. And then I'm going to go back in with the Drama Queen. Just kind of tie these two together. And buffer again on the other eye. So soon you're going to find that I might have a new background and new filming station. We're going to get all that worked out this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just the change and just new stuff. I'm kind of getting rid of a lot of my old stuff that I've had for a long time, but a lot of times that carries with it a lot of my kid memories as well, and that's going to be hard for me. So I probably am going to be one of those hoarders that's going to be like, oh, I can get rid of that. No, I want to keep it. Oh, I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, no, I'm going to keep it. It's going to be bad. I wish Colby was here. Maybe I should have him and Kylie go through my stuff and say, nope, you don't need this, Mom. You don't need that, Mom. You don't need it, Mom. I mean, that would be the best way to do it. Let my kids go through it. But they might sit there and say, oh, Mom, do you remember when I did this in first grade? I do remember. That's why I kept it. I have a file in my file cabinet that just says Kid Keepers. So there's a lot of their pictures and stuff that they've drawn and stuff like that that I have just for them. So, okay, that's all done. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my mascara on and my eyeliner. And then we'll get to the lips. So as soon as I get that done, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so we're going to work on that lipstick tutorial. Like I said, my eyes are done, and I wanted to actually give a shout out one more time because in our BoxyCharm this last month, actually, we got this Wow rollerball stuff. Butter is who makes it, Butter London, and this is called the Stroke of Wow, and this is the one that I'm using on my eyes today, and also to my Essence lash. This is Lash Princess. This is the false lash effect. I don't have a lot of time for false lashes. I do like to wear them though, but I wear them more along the lines of like going out on the weekends or something when I have more time to actually put them on, because they do take time, especially if you want to get them right. So I just want to let you know what I used there. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Paris. This is one of the liners that I really like to use. I like the creamy liners because I feel that they actually stay in place. The L'Oreal ones are really good. Oh, I just touched my eye. Anyway, and I also forgot to tell you that I was using that white color that I used on the inside on the top of my lash line. Forgot that top of my brow bone. Excuse me. Okay, top, Cupid's bow. Outside, and definitely the outside of my outer lip with my scar. So I line to the high side. Now, I wanted to actually use like my black lipstick or something like that, but like I said already, they won't let me wear it at work, so sorry, Stef. I wish that I could actually use one like those, but I can't. So I think what I'm going to use, I don't want to use the Ferris Nude. Okay, I'm going to use this Divine. This is made by L'Oreal, and it's the color of wine. I love the way these smell. They remind me of my grandma. I think that's really what it is. They're just such beautiful colors too. So I'm going to go ahead and use this wine. I know it's not really like the dark colors that I used to wear when Steph and I worked together was like black or blue, or my deep purple that was more like velvet purple, because I could. And at that time, and she always asked me about it. So like I said, Steph, this one's for you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and line with the lipstick as well. Do the same thing, but I do my upper lip because I do my Cupid's bow first. So what you do is you just kind of open your mouth a little bit and then make like a circle, and then you're just going to line that. Okay, lipstick's done. This is really the trick. What I do, I guess I'll use my Shape Tape. Okay. The way to actually keep it from feathering and that kind of stuff, because dark lipstick does feather, and your lip liner is great. That's one of the ways to combat the feathering, but oftentimes it's not really quite enough, and you'll get feathering throughout the day. So what you really need to do is get a very small brush, and there are a lot of really small brushes. This one's from ColourPop. It's an E6. It's actually for eyelining, but I'm going to go ahead and use it today. So what I do is just get your concealer, whatever concealer you use. It doesn't really matter. Okay. You just use concealer on it. You're going to dab it very lightly. I actually use a concealer stick for this, and it stays in my purse at all times. So this is like what I put on. So this is how you keep it from feathering, and especially along the bottom, or clean it up. That would be the best way to describe it. You line the lip. Ooh. That sometimes happens. So you're going to line your lip until there's not much concealer left. Actually push kind of hard. And then you're going to pull out the flat side. You're going to use your flat side, and you're going to blend it into the rest of your lip. You blend it to the rest of your face. It does work, especially after a long night of work. Oh, my nose. And I've had 2 Zyrtec. Of course, it's always why I'm filming. Okay, so you're just going to blend it in. What I do is I often just pull it down. There, and you just kind of blend it into your face. I know there's still a little bit of a white line. Oftentimes with this one, I'm not saying that you need to buy a different concealer. See, and in this one, I might have even actually used a little bit too much concealer. That's what I was saying, that you really need to be like, I don't like using a liquid concealer. The stick concealer that I have, I think is a Wet n Wild one, and it works perfect. I can just put a little tiny bit on here, and then you do the top line as well. Just the same, because the feathering actually does start. So once you get it all blended in, and right now what I did is I actually used the top of the brush, because it's an angle brush, use the top of the brush and actually touch the lip liner. Usually this doesn't take this long, so just wanted to let you guys know it doesn't take that long. I usually just go lip line, and that's what, because I'm using an angle brush today. The regular brush that I use is a little tiny one that is actually very similar to this. This is the size. This is my eyelining brush when I use my gel, my Maybelline gel. So really this size is the perfect size that you would use to just go around the mouth. So this one actually is a little bit bigger for me. So that's really how you do it. You do it on the top the same. And like I said, you want so little concealer. Usually if you use probably something to the effect of a harder concealer, something like a stick, which I think I put back in my purse. I don't have it here with me. But it's the same thing, going around the lip line. You don't want to smear too much. And I actually have a tissue with me when I do this, because if I do happen to get lipstick on it, I actually just clean off the brush and then I start again, because most of the time all the concealer's on there already. So this I can just blend until it pretty much disappears. And that concealer will actually keep it from feathering. So that's kind of how you repair it. And I just keep my skin really taut. I know I make a lot of faces, but that's the best way to do it. You have to make a face and keep it really taut. So make sure that you line that line. Without going too much into the line, because you don't also want to look like, you know, you're having breathing trouble or anything if you line it too wide. So anyway, that's how we do it. That's exactly how you clean up your lips, like your lip line. And you know, make sure that you use, there's some lipsticks that really don't need one, like Okra. They even advertise, sorry, this one, this Ofra. You don't actually need a lip liner with it, and it is a stay. It's a matte stain. So this one is really great, and it does not feather. It even says that it doesn't feather. I have found that I don't have trouble with it. It really doesn't feather, but I'm kind of going back to the creamier lipsticks that I like, because in the summertime here, your lips get really dry, and so you really like use an awful lot of chapstick all the time, and so sometimes it just gets really hard on you. I like the stains a lot, but as soon as you put a petroleum product on it, i.e. chapstick or lip gloss, it all of a sudden gets all over your face, because that's how you dissipate it. That's how you get them off, the stains off. You can use Vaseline, you can use anything as long as it has a little bit of a petroleum product in it, and that's how they come off. So this is my look, and yeah, I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about at least cleaning up the lips. Let me know about the eye palette if you think it was good, or what experience you guys have with it, and I will definitely see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I just want to let you know this is how I get ready. My makeup station, that's what I do, and then I have my little partners in crime and my beautiful daughter. This is Kylee. She helps me, and yeah, this is my pugs. This is Emma, or our pugs, excuse me, Emma, and Sinclair. Sinclair, you pick your head up. There you are, baby. Sam's under the bed, so she doesn't even have a foot sticking out, so I'd show you her, but she's sleeping. And this is little Emma. This is Princess Poo Poo. Yep, she's our children. And Kylee, again. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, let you go. There's my baby.